It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, on work, on sex, on parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com by clicking Submit Strawberry Letter, okay? And we could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, it could be yours.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Strawberry Letter with my good friend Shirley Strawberry.
Thank you, my good friend Junior. Subject, she's trashy, not classy, and I told everyone. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm 48 years old, and I just got engaged to a hardworking man that was known around town as a womanizer and a partier. We were close friends for years before he took our relationship to the next level. Before we took our relationship to the next level, we got engaged, and he said that his cheating days were over. He lied, and I caught him cheating with a 58-year-old lady that has a reputation for being classy and bougie. She has a great job, nice home, and 3 great children that she raised with her husband. She got divorced 2 years ago, and most people rallied around her and blamed her husband for the divorce. But he told people that she's trashy and the truth will come out. A few months ago, she was driving drunk and police took her home instead of arresting her. I heard that she was with my fiance when she got pulled over. I did not believe it because he's a roughneck and a weed smoker, and she's very classy. Boy, was I wrong. And I was devastated when I found out who she really is. I stopped by my fiance's house to drop off some paint Monday, and I saw his car and a Benz outside. I called out to him as I walked in. He had music on, and it sounded like somebody was fighting. It wasn't a fight at all. My fiance and that woman were going at it on the table, and she was saying filthy, trashy things to him to do to her. Yes, I stood there and watched, and I took pictures. Then I hit him hard in the back of his head so he'd know I was there. I broke up with him, and I posted the picture of him and the lady on Facebook with his bare behind and her face exposed, so everyone will know how trashy she is. My ex-fiance said he was surprised she wanted him, so he had to do it. Am I wrong for the way I handled this situation? What? So you get engaged to a known ladies' man and a partier and a player and all that, and you're so surprised when he cheats on you that you and him blame the woman that he cheated with. She's classy and trashy, and your now ex-fiance said she wanted it, so he had to do it. What? Well, this is crazy. The truth. The truth is that he never stopped being a womanizer. He never stopped that. That's who he is. You want to know if you were wrong in how you handled this situation? I say yes. You catching him and taking pictures and posting them on Facebook is just you and your feelings, and you just wanted to get revenge. You wanted to get back at him, but mostly her. It had nothing to do with them, everything to do with you and your anger and your wanting to, get back. You willingly hooked up with this guy, knowing exactly who he was when you got engaged, but you're still blaming the woman and calling her names. Although I personally don't think classy and bougie, I don't think, that's anything wrong with that. It's him. Now her 3 great kids, as you call them, have to hear about and see their mom naked on Facebook and live with the public scrutiny because of all the choices you made. And you're still more mad at her than him. I mean, you knew who he was when you married him. Steve, she married him. Got engaged to him.
I can tell by your voice it's confusing, and it is. So many people write in, and when I find out the particulars of the letter, they actually mad at the wrong person.
Yeah.
She more mad at the lady than him. When who you need to be mad with is yourself.
Right.
Because you picked him knowing you're engaged to a hard-working man. Because you got to be hard-working to be a womanizer. That is hard work. You got to put in time, boy.
Right.
You're a hard-working man that's known around town as a womanizer. Now, this is around town. This is not a big place, everybody. This is a town.
Okay.
He's known around town and a partier. Now, when they say partier, they ain't talking about exactly clubs. That's weed smoking, getting high, sitting around drinking. That's what she mean by that. And we were close friends for years, but we took our relationship to the next level. Because you had heard about all the womanizing and you wanted to see what it was about. Well, you found out and he was pretty good at it, too. He pretty good at it. He got you all the way in. You just went, oh, Lord, this is what they talking about? Ooh. I'll tell you how good it got. Y'all got engaged. And then he told you and said his cheating days was over. He lied. I caught him cheating with a 58-year-old lady that has a reputation of being classy and bougie. See, that's what bothered you. She got a great job, nice home, 3 great children that she raised with her husband. She got divorced a couple years ago, and most of the people rallied around her. That's a small town. Everybody rallied around her.
It's small town.
Yeah, and blamed her husband for the divorce, but he told people she trashy, and the truth will come out. A few months ago, she was driving drunk. Police took her home instead of arresting her. That's a small town.
Small town.
I heard she was with my fiance when she got pulled over. That's a small town. I didn't believe it because he's a roughneck and a weed smoker and she's very classy. Boy, was I wrong. I was devastated when I found out who she really is. I stopped by my fiance's house, drop off some paint Monday. Yeah, this is a small town. What is you doing dropping off some paint? The hell?
A can of paint. All right, hang on,
back.
Steve. We'll have part 2 of your response to the strawberry letter at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's subject, she's trashy, not classy, and I told everyone. We'll get back into it right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Do you ever notice your floors still look dirty even after you mop? Power Mop gives you a deeper clean you can see and feel. Unlike stream mops, Swiffer Power Mop absorbs more dirt and locks it away even in hard-to-reach places like behind the toilet. The new micro scrubbers deliver thousands of tiny deep cleaning actions for results that look, smell, and feel clean. No more dirty floors. Try the Swiffer Power Mop. Love it or your money back.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's strawberry letter. This is crazy.
Here this 48-year-old woman then got engaged to this hard-working man that's a womanizer in a party. She knew that going in. They was friends for a long time, but she had been hearing about this womanizing thing. She decided she got a little curious about this womanizer. He put it on her. Now they engaged. Because she want this forever. He told her that his cheating days is over. I got to get this every day. I'm married. Yes.
Baby.
Yes. He told me her cheating day was over. She found out real quickly because he got caught him cheating with a 58-year-old lady around town that's got this really classy and bougie reputation because they're in a small town. She got a great job, big house, nice house, 3 beautiful kids. She got caught driving drunk one night, and instead of arresting her, they took her home. Then she found out that the fiance was in the car while she was drunk. Now, she got divorced a couple years ago, and the people rallied around her. Everybody in town got around her. Aww. But the husband said she trashy and the truth gonna come out. Well, after she got driving drunk and all that, she got caught with your fiance in the car, right? Mm-hmm. And you didn't believe it because he's a roughneck and a weed smoker, and she's very classy. Boy, was I wrong. And then I was devastated when I found out who she really is. So she was going by his house, drop off some paint Monday. Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't know who do that. My girl ain't never dropped no paint off at my house before.
Really?
You know, small town that I'm gonna swing by Ace, and I'm gonna get the paint. And it's a small town, so ain't no Walmart. I'm gonna swing by Ace and get this paint, and I'm gonna bring it over to the house. And you came over and you saw his car in this Benz outside. I called out to him as I walked in. Lonnie?
Was that his name?
What's his name?
Lonnie. Lonnie a womanizer and a player, and he hard work. He truck driver.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Lonnie? Lonnie! And then she heard this noise, music on. It sounded like somebody was in there fighting. Get your hand off me. You know, get your hands off me. You don't do that to me. Put it over here. Bring it. You do it again. Hit it right there. Hit it. It sounded like they was in there fighting.
Right.
But it wasn't a fight. Your fiance and that woman was going at it on the table. She was saying filthy, trashy things for him to do to her.
Wow.
I stood there and watched because, you know, she was passing out some really good instructions and he was following them too. So I was watching. I was going, well, he did that to me.
Yeah. She started taking notes up.
Yeah, took notes and pictures.
Wow.
Then I hit him hard in the back of the head so he'd know I was there. I broke up with him. You see me back here. You so busy. Did you see me back here?
This is crazy.
So I posted the picture of him and the lady on Facebook with his bare behind or her face exposed.
Crazy.
So everybody would know how trashy she is. My ex-fiance said he was surprised that she wanted me. I don't even know how this happened because I was just sitting over there and then she wanted me. And I was just sitting there thinking, you know, classy and bushy and everything. Why would she want somebody like me? You know, so it like gave me a lot of, you know, it made me, my self-esteem was just overwhelming at that point. And so then when my self-esteem had never been that high before, I went, well, I got to do it. I mean, what you want me to do? She came in here and said she wanted me. What was I supposed to do? If she said she wants you, what would you do?
So it's her fault again.
And now here she come. All she had to do was leave me alone because I wouldn't have did it. She hadn't asked me to. Because why would she want somebody like me? I drive a Pepsi truck. I make all the deliveries and stuff. You know, they got Pepsi machine in their house. You know they well off. They got Pepsi machine. I was taking Pepsi around back and all the stuff with Ruth and kids. You know, she got nice kids. And then next thing I know, she looked at me and I looked at her and, you know, I ain't think nothing of it. Then, you know, she called me and brings more Pepsi over there and I was drinking Pepsi. So when I came over there with the Pepsi, then she was over there. You know, I just said, well, since I'm here with this Pepsi, and then, you know, so I had just finished drinking a Pepsi, you know, and I had some Pepsi on my mouth, and then she licked the Pepsi off my mouth. And I went,
what was I supposed to do?
What was I supposed to do? You can lick the Pepsi off my lips. I was sitting here going,
Really
Pepsi. And then the next thing, you know, then we started seeing each other. So then one day she had called me and I didn't have no more Pepsi on the truck. So she said she come to the...
You ran out?
Yeah. She said, I told her I was going to paint this house, you know, because you was bringing the paint by. I told her I was going to paint the house. And she said, well, she'll bring the Pepsi by because she know I'm going to get thirsty while I'm painting the house. And she came in there with all that Pepsi. And then here you come with the paint. But she brought the Pepsi in, and this time she had Pepsi on her mouth. And she asked me to lick the Pepsi off of her mouth.
Yeah.
And I had to because I didn't want it to dry. Because, you know, I don't know if you've been around Pepsi, but if you don't get the Pepsi off, it gets sticky.
But did she ask you or did she tell you? Because, you know, it sounded like they were fighting. So.
No, she told me, you better beat this.
That's what I thought, yeah.
You better beat me. And I just beat me like I stole some Pepsi.
Leave your comments on Thank you, Steve. Leave your comments on today's Strawberry Letter on Instagram at Steve Harvey FM. Please check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Coming up next, it is Junior and Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.